Being able to tell your side of the story, regardless of whether you're scared, you're hurt, you're angry, being able to share your side. I was coaching a young professional because she was having some issues with her senior manager at her workplace. And she was new to the job, and she was having a lot of issues and conflicts, and she didn't know how to speak up, how to share her side of the story, especially in dealing with this much more senior, daunting member of the team. And so actually we practiced in my office together, how would she have the conversation, what might be the reaction. And so sometimes, especially in difficult situations, if you want to share your side, share your story, you need to be able to practice this. So there are actually 4 steps: being able to share the facts, being able to share the thoughts, being able to share the feelings, and the action you took. In this 4 ways, being able to share your story. And so whenever you are sharing your side, always begin with the facts. So if you go up to your boss and say, you know what, I don't like the way you're micromanaging me. That's a big accusation to make. Instead, if you start off by saying, you know what, in the 2 weeks, on the month that I've been working here, you have asked me to report twice in a week, more than the other employees, and I have seen you, ask me to give you a summary every day of what I'm doing, which is not typically what you do with the other folks. So you're going to start with the facts. What are the facts? Before you get to your thoughts and your feelings and what action you took, you want to share that first. So instead of saying, you know what, how come you were ignoring me yesterday? Because I saw your Facebook status, you're updating it. Well, you want to first start up with, hey, listen, yesterday, after I had called, around 6 o'clock, I saw that you, updated your status and you put something on Instagram. Then you start with that. Then you say, you know what, so I wasn't sure if you're available because I did text you and I didn't hear back. So you want to focus on that. You want to start with what is facts. Facts, you cannot argue facts. You can never punch a hole in the truth. So you want to begin with what is facts, and then after that, you're going to share the thought. So then once you have shared your facts, then you could talk about the thoughts that you had. That's in sharing your story, sharing your side. You begin with the facts, then you talk about your thoughts. So you could tell your boss, you know what, so I'm getting the impression maybe you're not trying to give this, send this message, but that you don't trust me. So that's your thoughts now. You see that? So you shared your facts first. That has no one can argue about. Then you shared your thoughts because you earned the right to share your thought. And don't apologize for your thought. Don't say I'm sorry, but say it flat out, whatever it is your thought. Because then you'll find maybe your boss will say, you know what, oh my goodness, I didn't realize that. It's just that the last guy before you, he wouldn't share for like 2-3 weeks. He would mess up the order, and so I wanted to make sure I don't make the same mistake. So you would have found that out afterwards. But if you went to him attacking, like, I don't like your micromanagement, it would actually do you no good. So then number 3, now you have shared your facts, you have shared your thoughts. Now you get to share your feelings. So based on your facts, based on your thoughts, now it makes you feel this. And that's why I feel hurt. That's why I felt like you didn't value me. And you get to share with I language, not like, you want to make sure that you say with I, because again, you take ownership. You make me feel upset, or no, that's accusations. Say, you know what, I feel hurt, I feel upset. I felt a little bit confused. You want to bring it to I language. Matter of fact, one of my professors, I remember in my grad school, she wouldn't even allow us to say, like, you know what, the exam was hard. She said, exam was hard for who? Oh, sorry, exam was hard for me. She would really focus on, keeping it on the I, as they say. Don't speak for the group, speak for yourself. And so you share your facts, you share your feelings, share your thoughts, and you share your feelings. Then you could say, what the action that you took. And the action was, that's why I stopped picking up your phone calls. That's why I submitted that report late. You get to say that once you have shared the journey that you went through. In this way, what you're doing in this law of story, it's really about, in your personal conversations, you being able to take them on that journey of where you started and where you ended. Why is it that you did what you did? Take them to that journey and let them know. And so that's how you get to share your side. Regardless, you're upset, you're hurt, you're scared, you get to share from the facts, then the thoughts, then the feelings, and then the action that you took. I was working with someone, and he just recently had a child. And he was feeling lack of love from his wife, and he felt, that since we had a kid, that she just so focused on the cut. And I felt some type of way, and so I said, you could go and accuse her and say, I don't know, I feel like I'm not important anymore. That's one way to do it. He went straight to the feelings. Instead, I said, start with the facts. The facts are that, amount of time we should spend doing this, we don't do that anymore. My thoughts are, my thought, and then the feeling, then the action that I took. That's why I've been staying out late. That's why I spend a little bit of time on the weekends with the guys. You have to take her to that journey of what's happening, and that's how you share your story. Master this law of story.